That boy Big T don't miss.
Bang, 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 boy, shit break. On the hard thing, got an Alabama, you can add Nick say.
Now our feature presentation.
Yo. I done met a lot of niggas in my lifetime. You can't keep it real with everybody, my nigga. Everybody ain't solid, everybody ain't 100. For real. Stick to your motherfucking self. These niggas ain't what they say they is. Know that? Look. I do this shit for my brothers and everybody that done died for us. Niggas saying they gon' ride. When the time came, they ain't ride for us. Hitting licks on some hot shit with the same click, you a 5 buzz. Niggas switched up like a bitch, say they'll die for you, but they lied to us. Make room for the real. All that other shit ain't got time for it. Mama still paying bills. Till I get a meal, I'ma grind for it. Record labels all fake and gay, I won't sell my soul, I won't sign for it. Really cut from a different cloth. And new niggas only piss me off. Come around like they really down, but they only round cause they mooching off it. Niggas pussy beat the coochie off them. Listen up when the truth is talking. Real niggas got morals, and the lame niggas don't hate. Rob, who take what? Bitch, I'm riding around with that cake. Riding around with that long K. Fuck a Draco, yeah, it's wartime. We ain't doing no drive-bys. If you try mine, we knocking doors down. I ain't saying I'm the biggest nothing, but if we got a problem, I'ma handle that. Loud talk gon' get crunny smacked. Turn this fat ass to a punching bag. Niggas saying it's on go when they see a nigga. Well, bitch, I'm a lunching pad. Hot shit for you fuck niggas. All love for the real niggas. Even if a nigga went blind and got paralyzed, I wouldn't feel niggas. See the pain in my city eyes that they traumatized and they still getting it. Forever smoke on Mac bands, long live smoking bean. But most of all, the one that hurt the most, goddamn nigga to the king. Wake me up, I know it's all a dream, but this real life and I'm stating facts. If I say this nigga, then I meant it, nigga. If it's out my mouth, I won't take it back. Rap niggas know what's going on. I'm the hottest shit since Tupac. I'm in Tupac and I'm too hot. Nigga, you not, I'm a fuse box. Yeah, nigga, I control shit. Y'all ain't better than my old shit. Tell them folks on no shit, on oh shit, this bullshit. I done kept it too real, but never got it in return. It's fucked up how we live, well I guess it's what I gotta learn. And they ain't saying that I'm perfect, cause everybody got flaws. And they say the real in the graveyard or they locked up behind walls. The closer homie can be your biggest hater, and they ain't trusting shit, not at all. They laugh at you when you fall, get mad at you when you ball. They come around like they really down, but them niggas sour cut them off. Stand alone on your own team, be a grown man, that's a boss. I'm only here to get it real. If I ain't done it, I ain't speaking on it. Wake 'em up cause it's real. You can't learn shit cause you sleeping on me. I don't hold it, try to steal from me. The same one that said he killed for me. I never trust another soul going down that road, I be done killed something. Taking food out my kids' mouth will be the quickest way I catch a bid for something. Understand you gotta live for something, or you gon' die trying to live for nothing. Every dollar ain't meant to be chased, my nigga. Be patient, it's really coming. You don't work, you don't eat. I'm grinding hard, losing sleep. I'm taking drugs to take the pain away, but somehow this shit getting weak. And the fact that niggas so quick to try you in these streets and think it's shit sweet. Niggas fags, they gon' fleet. In the meantime, I found my own grind, I got my own shine, and I spend my money on my own time. Bitch, I done kept it too real, but never got it in return. It's fucked up how we live, well I guess it's what I gotta learn. And they ain't saying that I'm perfect, cause everybody got flaws. And they say the real in the graveyard or they locked up behind walls. The closer homie can be your biggest hater, they ain't trusting shit, not at all. They laugh at you when you fall, get mad at you when you ball. They come around like they really down, but them niggas sour cut them off. Stand alone on your own team, be a grown man, that's a boss.
What's the word? It's your boy, the Alabama Hitter, and you are not tuned in to Hit Squad TV. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Salute to Aaron's Way, phenomenal black woman, my dog Finley, and E-Baby in the building. Baby, that's my partner Bo. He from actually Chattanooga, Tennessee. He played ball down here at Alabama when he was in college, but that's my dog, man. Salute the Bo, man. Um, yeah, we finna tap in for a short time, man. Just want to rock out with y'all. 400 circle, what it do? Salute to you, man. Yeah, man. Bam. They done finally free Yak Gotti. You know, Yak Gotti beat the YSL Rico case back in December, I want to say. And man, they didn't have Yak jammed up for just little odds and ends that he had got into while he was locked up for the whole YSL Rico. And now it look like they finally done broke him loose, fam. But we're gonna talk about that a little bit. We're gonna talk about Boosie and what the hell really happened with Boosie, fam. You know? Boosie Cars was involved in the accident, and you know, he said it wasn't him, it was his partners. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta go over that. And man, I watched a documentary last night that was crazy, and I want to react to it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I watched it last night, and then shout out to my dog Mac name Mace. He threw it in my inbox, and I was like, "Yeah, that's confirmation. We got to go over it." You know what I'm saying? Words and wonder. Salute to you. Good afternoon. Hope everything's well on your end. Hope everything's well on all y'all end, man. As we go into this day and make the best of it, fam. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, without further ado, we finna tap in with Yak Gotti. Tap in with Yak Gotti. Yak Gotti, and you know what I'm saying, finally came out on the other side of all them charges. T. Crawford, what's the word with it, fam? What's good with you? Yeah, man. Y'all lock in with your boy. This your boy Hitter.
At noon, just months after being acquitted of all charges in the long-running YSL gang trial, Atlanta rapper Yak Gotti could soon be released on probation. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Paul Milliken. And this morning, the rapper took a plea deal to resolve the rest of the cases that he picked up in jail. Fox 5's Tyler Fingert was in the Fulton County courtroom and is now live downtown with the late-breaking details. Tyler, good afternoon.
Yeah, Paul, good afternoon to you. For nearly 3 years, Diamante Kendrick, also known as Yak Gotti, has been in jail, but that will soon change after a court hearing this morning. I want to take you inside the courtroom as all of this happened, as he took a plea deal for the remaining cases he had against him. Today's hearing comes just months after a jury found Kendrick not guilty of murder and RICO charges in December during the YSL trial, but he remained in jail as he dealt with several other cases related to a jail fight and contraband charges. Today, he resolved those cases. Kendrick entered a guilty plea to a single count of aggravated battery, and the rest of those charges were dropped. He will be released on probation. According to prosecutors, Kendrick, along with several co-defendants, entered the cell of another inmate in June 2024 and attacked him. The state says Kendrick and the others used an electrical cord to injure the victim. Fulton County Superior Court Judge Paige Reese Whitaker accepted the plea deal and sentenced Kendrick to 12 years in prison, which has been commuted to time served. He'll now be released on probation. I spoke to Kendrick's mom and his attorneys after the hearing. Take a listen.
Victory was won today, and I'm thankful that my son's coming home. I miss him deeply, real deeply. He got not guilty, and he still was in jail. So I'm happy about that.
The Yak man is getting back out in the street. He's going to greet his family. He's looking forward to being with his family and friends again, and getting back in the studio. His album is coming out, and we're happy to see that this long ordeal that he has suffered is over.
Man, listen, man. Let me keep it a buck with y'all. We ain't checking for no Yak Gotti music. Just straight up, man. Yak Gotti was an accessory. You know what I'm saying? He was a hanger on. Salute to him though. You know, if we're gonna be totally honest about this, Yak Gotti's supposed to be on somebody's football field. You know, if y'all don't know Yak history, Yak was a real live athlete, fam, and put it down to follow Thug and his YSL mess. You know what I'm saying? He left the sports arena to be a YN, and yeah, this is what comes of it. Man, salute to J Rail, man. Salute to you, Brody.
And as you heard his attorney say there, he has a new album coming out soon. At the end of the sentencing hearing, Judge Patrice Whitaker said, quote, "I wish you good luck on your forthcoming album." Kendrick's attorneys are hopeful that he'll be able to be released today or at the very latest tomorrow. We are live in downtown Atlanta this afternoon. Tyler Fingert, Fox 5 News.
All right, Tyler, we'll see you later this afternoon.
Yeah, man. So Yak got it finally free. And it's crazy because Yak is one of them ones that actually beat all the charges in the YSL RICO. He walked away unscathed. You know, no back end time, no nothing. And messed around and got into some foolishness while he was behind the bars, you know, and got caught up. As y'all remember, when they handed out his sentencing, or when the jury made a decision on his fate with the YSL RICO trial, he had just got stabbed in the top of the head. In the top of the head on the night before. So he was in there looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Afro, stitches in the top of his head, you know, all of this dumb shit that come with being a YN and living a rebellious lifestyle, fam. And we gonna get into that too, because yeah, man. I don't know what the future gonna look like if everybody wanna mask up, you know what I'm saying, and wear their pants below their ass, and you know what I'm saying, tote FNNs with extendos. It's getting out of hand, fam. It's really getting out of hand, fam. Yeah, I don't know none of Yak Gotti songs. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I know Yak Gotti for is standing on YFN Lucci's brand new Bentley coupe in Lenox Mall. That's what I know. That's the extent of me knowing Yak Gotti, man. You know, so it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? People, we gotta do better, man. Speaking of better, let's go to the OG. We finna see what's going on with Boosie, cause y'all know Boosie crashed his whip. You know what I'm saying? And he said it wasn't him, it was his partners. But there's some in this milk ain't clean. That baby in the building. What going on with it? That baby 305. Salute to you. Yeah, man. Let's lock in.
I'm back with another video. Let's get into it.
Now listen, this is courtesy of Music 101. If y'all ain't familiar with Music 101, y'all go check him out. Very consistent uploader. Very dope YouTuber. You know, he gonna give you what it is. He ain't finna add nothing to it. That's what we rock with over here.
Now, y'all know I reported on Boosie getting in a terrible car accident yesterday. I gotta clear something up before we get into the content. Yesterday, when it hit the blogs, it said that Boosie got into a car accident in Memphis, but it really was in Atlanta. Y'all know how when y'all tell like 10 people something, about time to get to the last person, the story has changed? That was the case yesterday.
Well, I tell you what, that baby, hey, settle in, get comfortable. Welcome to the Hit Squad, man. We appreciate you for rocking with us today. For real.
Was really told to the blog sites, Boosie got into a car accident in Atlanta, leaving Memphis. So he was in Atlanta. He had just left Memphis and arrived in Atlanta and got into a bad car accident. Boosie is being accused of speeding. One witness say Boosie was going over 100 miles per hour.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I'm telling you, when I seen this story, man, folk were laid all out in the street. You see somebody in the pink, they laid out now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if somebody, you know, seen that they had gotten in a fender bender with a BMW and just, you know what I'm saying, threw themselves on the concrete. But man, it were folks everywhere, fam.
Another witness say Boosie ran the red light. Somebody else said Boosie almost killed her friend. But Boosie spoke out and said he wasn't driving. His homie was driving. Boosie say this is the fourth car in 6 months that his homies have wrecked. First off, If your homie wrecked your first car, why would you let him drive again? Then they wreck a second car. Why would you let him drive again? Then they wrecked a third time. Why would you let him drive again? Now this is the fourth time in 6 months that Boosie claimed his homies have got into a car accident in his car. Now Boosie responded to this situation. And Boosie said he just left the hospital. He just got out the hospital.
You see what I'm saying? Folk laid out everywhere, debris everywhere. Like, what the hell happened right here? And who was behind the wheel? Because it's finna get a little interesting.
He on his way to buy another car.
Fresh out the hospital. No, I ain't wrecked no car. I don't never wreck no car. Stupid ass niggas wreck my car. My fourth car in 6 months. I ain't never wrecked shit. So that's what it is. I ain't wrecking nothing. I deal what it is, though. Headed to buy me 2 more. Right now.
Oh, would it go? That bit hard too. Yeah, he just got him an icy white one. He finna go get it wrapped. But damn, I would ride that junk just like that. Presidential, you feel me?
$34 for Missy. That's a phone. Yeah. Alright, I'm finna, where is it? Go give me everything out there, bro. I got you. Everything. I got you. Everything. I got you. I'm injured right now. I can't really walk.
I'll take care of you, man.
Appreciate it.
That's the key card right there.
All right. I'm gonna leave that over here.
All right.
I'm gonna come get another one too. I'm gonna see what's going on.
So the other one, that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little T, what up with it? Y'all hit her with that bitch open? That bitch open like a robot. Lord have mercy. Must be nice. Definitely in the car. He was definitely in the car.
Yes, sir. Feel a little better now.
Now, in that clip, you heard Boosie say he was injured. He can barely walk. But according to Breakfast Club co-host Lauren LaRosa, she said, I just spoke to Boosie publicist who confirmed to me that Boosie wasn't hurt in the car accident today that took place in Georgia. Some info on the accident. Boosie was the passenger. Boosie only went to the hospital to be sure the driver was okay. My thing is, Boosie just said in this video that he can barely walk. He was injured. So who's telling the truth? The publicist, Lauren LaRosa, or Boosie? If he wasn't hurt yesterday, why is he saying he hurt today? But at the end of that clip, if you look at Boosie, you can see Boosie was holding on to his homie. Boosie did look hurt in that clip. Why would the publicist say Boosie wasn't hurt?
Facts.
I don't know. Was Boosie faking at the scene? Told his publicist he was straight and then thought about it. Hey, I can get me some money. Yeah, I'm hurt.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Another thing, this guy that's on the ground by Boosie's car in this pink or this red suit, This man been laying on that car on his side, on the telephone, looked like he was on Instagram, rubbing the rims, cleaning the dirt off the tires. This man was doing everything but looking like he was in pain. Like, for real. Do y'all think he was hurt or what? Because
I ain't lying. It looked like somebody said, "Hey, bro, stay down, stay down. Just act like you hurt. Stay on the ground, and let them put you on a stretcher and wheel you up out of here." Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I was looking at that.
I think he bullshit. This man laid on the ground for an hour on his side. No medical attention or nothing. Nobody even paid attention to him. Boosie looked at him, but that was it. No paramedics, no police, no nothing. He was down there so long, he started cleaning the dust off the rims. The paramedics just left the stretcher by him. Like, goddamn it, when you ready to get up, you get on the damn bed and we'll put you in the ambulance, man. Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about that situation. Lauren LaRosa went on to say, Boosie was on his phone in the passenger seat that was involved in the car accident. He looked up for a second and then the car was hit. The accident happened in Georgia, not Memphis. The car Boosie was in doesn't belong to him. It belongs to the driver. Now, we know that Boosie got a picture of all his cars lined up at his crib.
It is right there.
We know that all Boosie cars is green and black.
It is right there. Facts. Same whip. Just right. That's the one that was wrecked, but he went and bought the same whip. Finna get it wrapped again. Be right back out on the streets in it.
We know that car that was in the accident was Boosie's car. But according to Lauren LaRosa, she's saying that car don't belong to Boosie.
Yeah, they cap. They big cap. J-Real, I appreciate the love, bro. Appreciate the love. Salute to you, big homie. Real live hit squad again right there.
I guess this is what she's hearing from Boosie publicists. Now, is they saying all this stuff for insurance reasons? Because Boosie clearly went on his IG and said that was his car. That's the fourth car this month in 6 months that his homies done wrecked. Boosie clearly went and said he's going to get another one to replace that one. So it looked like Boosie publicist is trying to save him from being sued or whatever the case may be by saying he wasn't hurt, by saying he wasn't the driver, he was in the passenger seat, and by saying it wasn't his car. But Boosie is online saying he was hurt. Boosie is online saying he was in his car. The only thing that matched with him and the publicist, he wasn't the driver. Y'all let me know what y'all think going on, man. This is crazy. But I want to send my condolences to the people that was involved in that accident and was really hurt. Because someone spoke out and said, Boosie almost killed her friend. Her friend almost died in that car accident. Another witness say Boosie was doing 100. Somebody else say Boosie ran the red light. Now, we don't know if these allegations are true or not, but this is what they saying. But y'all get in the comments and tell me what you think about this situation, man. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me.
Salute the music, man. God dang, Boosie. Oh, boy. I got lies going on so far. Big lies. I'm talking about big lies. Yeah, I think his publicist doing damage control. And said, well, that Boosie homie on the ground, I don't know. But it's crazy how folk just laid out, you know what I'm saying? Looking real vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Boosie license suspended. Could be. And you know, I'm not an expert on this, but how you go and buy something straight off the showroom floor if your license is suspended? You know what I'm saying? It's just too much going on. And Boosie been known to have a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? He just came from the White House, you know, begging them folks to give him a pardon on the situation that happened in San Diego. So, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like this don't look good, you know, but this is par for the course. This is who Boosie is. Boosie always got something going on. Lil T, what's up with it, bro? He said you better tread lightly. No, that's facts. That's facts. He definitely need to watch how he moving. You know what I'm saying? Going that fast in GA, I'm not surprised at that because GA don't play about speeding. Nah, and a lot of municipalities don't. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Boosie. You know, very few of us can wreck a BMW and then go and grab one right off the floor. You know what I'm saying? And that's a testament to his consistency and putting in work and doing these shows and hitting the road. You know what I'm saying? Boosie was just down here in Birmingham on Saturday for the Millennium Tour. I'm pretty sure he didn't use the back end off of, you know what I'm saying, either that show or all them after parties to go and snatch him up a new whip. You know what I'm saying? That's the fruits of your labor, I guess. As long as you can put insurance on it, you can buy a car. Hey, well, salute. I appreciate the update. For real, Dennis Holmes. So what's up with it, big homie? I ain't seen you in here before, but hey, man, welcome. Hope you hit that like button. And as a matter of fact, everybody take the opportunity, if you haven't, to hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep rocking. Said niggas paying notes on leases. Salute, Boost. Real talk. He is low down in anything that he is involved in, from business to personal life. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Salute to you, OG Black Barber. You already know what it is. Ken Adams, what it do, man? Salute to you, man. Man, so check this out, y'all. I wanted to show y'all this. I don't know if y'all seen it. Kenny Adam, when you the one asking me about Black Youngster the other day, I think you asked me had I seen a video that Black Youngster dropped. Well, I'm gonna put y'all on game. You know, Black Youngster ain't dropped no new videos, bruh. That is somebody named GT Films, and what they doing is they releasing a whole bunch of old content and putting it out like it's new, but it's not really new content. Easy Money, what it do, big homie? Going on, man? Yeah, Boosie out here acting a fool, fam. Mystery, what going on with it? Yeah. So that wasn't you? Okay. But yeah, this the newest content that Black Youngster done put out, man. I'm gonna let y'all take a look at this. Yeah. Yesterday was Black Youngster's birthday. Salute to Lil Sammy. But yeah, he was out in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, living it up. Let's check it out.
You see me? You look like a rapper now. Yes, sir. Yeah. It's almost like a workout when I wear it.
Oh, I bet so. I'm gonna drop it. How about the...
It'll be okay if it drops. It's okay. God is good. God is amazing.
Yes,
God is good.
Golly,
Until I got a brick hanging around my waist. Look at it. You gotta come over, look at fella. Come on, young fella. Come on.
Good meeting you.
You see me?
We finna show it one more time. Cause I gotta talk about this, man. Come on.
You look like a rapper now. Yes, sir. Yeah. It's almost like a workout when I wear it.
Oh, I bet so.
I'm gonna drop it.
How about the...
It'll be okay if it drops. It's okay.
It'll be okay if it drop. Y'all sitting on a pier with nothing but water underneath you, and you say, it'll be okay if it drop. Well, let's keep going.
Okay. God is good. God is amazing.
Yes,
God is good.
Golly,
Until I got a brick hanging around my waist. Look at it. You gotta come over, look at fella. Come on, young fella. Come on.
Good meeting you.
Good meeting you here. So okay, this Black Youngster on his birthday out in South Carolina. And it's crazy because one of the comments, well, the top comment in this chain says, I wish we was this happy and comfortable around our own people like this. Man, let me just heart that. 'Cause that's the realest shit ever said. Now you got youngster, and we know who youngster is, and we know the character of youngster. G Money, what it do, man? Salute the Mac name Mace, man. Yeah, so we got youngster out here playing. Um, I don't know what role this is, but he letting all the Anglo Saxons wear his heavy camp chain, telling them if they drop it, it's cool. It don't matter. It's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But come on back to South Memphis. and we picking up artillery, you know what I'm saying? We making threats at our own people. You know what I'm saying? We know Black youngster history. We know the resume. We know what's on the agenda when they come to Sammy Benson. But you go out here with these folks, and it's all love. Come on in, some young fella. You got to get in a little bit more. Come on, bro. That's how we doing it. It's sad. It's actually sad that we can be this cordial, this welcoming, this warm with other people and not our very own. Yeah. It's sad, fam. And it's fake. It's fake. You know what I'm saying? And this is kind of like a transition into what we're gonna be talking about today. And basically the EYNs, man, they tearing our future to shreds, man. Sean, what's good with it? DYN's tearing our future to shreds, fam. I gave you a shout out earlier, Mac, about the video you sent me, and it was confirmation because I watched it last night. And when I seen it, and we watch a lot of stuff, but that video was kind of disturbing, man. It was kind of disturbing. April Williams, salute to you. Salute to you. Welcome to the chat, man. But yeah, we finna get into this, man. I want to start it off like this. I want to show y'all something. And just as disturbing as the video that we're gonna watch, is the video I'm about to show y'all. And man, boy, it hit different. That's all I'm gonna say. It hit different. This is a 15-year-old boy, and a lot of y'all might have seen it. 15-year-old boy in an interrogation room, and his grandma comes in and comfort him and to let him know that, there's nothing that I can do for you. I've been trying to give you sound advice and knowledge and trying to steer you in the right direction, but I couldn't tell you nothing. I couldn't tell you nothing. You got with your friends, y'all done went and y'all doing everything but the right thing. And he hugs his grandma. And it's probably the first hug that she didn't have from him that was absolutely genuine in years. Now you hug grandma. Now you embrace grandma. And grandma a soldier, fam. I'm just going to show it to y'all. Because this shit happens way more than we know. Way more than we know. Let's get into it.
Could you give me a hug, baby? Come on. I'm sorry you got to go through this. But all you had to do was listen to your parents. Okay? Okay? I don't know how things gonna turn out for you. I ain't got no idea how nothing's gonna turn out. No idea at all. Okay, I had to tell them that I pick y'all up. Okay? I had to tell them I pick y'all up, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. But I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing the second I told y'all don't tell me nothing. Didn't I tell you that? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, baby. So I'm so sorry you got to go through what you're going through. But if God help you out of this, please get yourself together, baby. And it's going to take a miracle. It's going to take a miracle that we don't have. You can turn me loose now. You can sit back down because I don't know what's going to happen there. I don't know what's going to happen. Your grandma don't know. Ain't nothing we can do to help you now. It's all over now. I know. It's a hard pill to swallow. My brother, no, nobody. That's why when you have your precious time, it should be precious time. Well, Andre, you have to mind your company that you keep. And I always tell you that to mind your company that you keep. You don't even have no business over there. You don't know nobody over there. We never took you over there a day in your life to go play with nobody and talk with nobody or nothing other than to go over there and play football. You was trying to play football. And all of them attitudes and all of that other stuff. You can't, you just can't do it, baby. Then you ain't want to listen to us. We couldn't say nothing to you. Nothing at all. So now it's too late. Could you give me a hug?
Fam, when I tell you that hit home, fam. Oh my God. Can y'all imagine that? That's when you have to say, you know what, baby, I gotta give you to the Lord. I gotta give you to the Lord. Ain't nothing else that I can do. You property of the state now. I tried to love on you. I tried to show you to the right direction. I tried to live right in front of you. But you let the people that don't know more than you let the people that can't provide nothing to you, you let the people that got to go home and say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, just like you, dictate who you are as a person. You're a follower. You're a follower. You're a sheep. And you've been led to slaughter. And salute to this grandmother because, fam, she is strong. That's a soldier right there. That's a soldier. I know she left out that room and cried like a baby because she done poured everything in her power into that young nigga, bruh. But it's the influence of the peers, fam. When the peers come around and everybody is 14, 15, 16 years old and they feeling like they invincible, everything in their body is moving and blood rushing and they in hyper overdrive. They feel like they are adults, but their mind hadn't caught up to what their body feeling like. And they crash, bruh. They crash because they don't listen to nothing or nobody. I got to watch this one more time. We're going to get into what we came here for today, man. Y'all bear with your boy, man. Hit the like button, and if you can, support the channel, fam.
Oh, baby. I'm sorry you got to go through this. But all you had to do was listen to your parents. Okay? Okay? I don't know how things going to turn out for you. I ain't got no idea how nothing going to turn out. No idea at all. Okay? I had to tell them that I pick y'all up. Okay? I had to tell them I pick y'all up, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. But I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing to say. I told y'all don't tell me nothing. Didn't I tell you that? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, baby. So I'm so sorry you got to go through what you're going through. But if God help you out of this, please get yourself together, baby. And it's going to take a miracle. It's going to take a miracle that we don't have. You can turn me loose now. You can sit back down because I don't know what's going to happen, baby. I don't know what's going to happen. Your grandma don't know. Ain't nothing we can do to help you now. It's all over now. I know. It's a hard pill to swallow. They was here. See my brother no more. No, nobody. 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 That's why when you have your precious time, it should be precious time. I ain't get to get up yet. Well, Andre, you have to mind your company that you keep. And I always tell you that to mind your company that you keep. You ain't even have no business over there. You don't know nobody over there. We never took you over there a day in your life to go play with nobody and talk with nobody or nothing other than to go over there and play football when you was trying to play football. And all of them attitudes and all of that other stuff. You can't, you just can't do it, baby. Then you ain't want to listen to us. We couldn't say nothing to you. Nothing at all. So now it's too late. Could you give me a hug, baby?
Y'all read that? Y'all read them comments? That's real, fam. When he come home, he gonna be as old as his grandma if he do day for day. And it's sad. It's sad. There ain't no other way to put it. We losing our youth, fam. We losing our youth at a rapid rate because everybody want to be and do what they hear on these songs and on these videos. And I'm gonna show this one. I'm not gonna show the whole clip. I'm gonna show the comments. And basically, in the comments, I basically said that hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Yeah. In the comments, I said, ain't no fire-ass drum beats or 100 young niggas and shiesties, no gas, no perks. We can only tell you what's ahead of you if you stay in that lane. It's up to you to detour, young nigga. We praying for y'all. That's real. You know, these boys, they sit in these cars and they sit in these houses and they get hypnotized by all of these songs, all these beats, all these videos that show niggas standing united with shiesties and Glocks and extendos hanging out their pockets, and they feel like that's the life. Until you get in a situation like this, ain't no beat playing in the background. All your niggas is gone. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are either told on you or they in another room and can't help you. It's out of your hands now. You property of the state. You fell for the banana in the tailpipe. Ain't no coming back from that. G. Finley, what's the word? You know what I'm saying? Even as a victim of gun violence, it's hard to watch these kids crash. It is. It is. I have mentored a lot of kids, fam. When I tell you, it's a kid on this internet right now, and he not trended in the algorithm like he was months ago, but him and his brother were trending because they went to Louisiana to visit family and ended up knocking off their cousin. The young man name is Gravedigger Quez. And I've sat up and I've talked to Quez. I've talked to Quez to no end. Because down here, when he was in the city, they was shooting up his house like 40 going north. He couldn't come outside. He couldn't stay inside. It was just an at-risk youth and a household that wouldn't fit. I'm just gonna say it like that. So we could talk till we blue in the face. And I got some kids that's actually adults now that come back and tell me how much they appreciated what I said and what I did, you know, in their upbringing. But man, it's unbelievable. Yeah, I did a video on Quez, man. I did a video on Quez and it's sad to see these kids fall by the wayside, man. It really is. It really is. Come on, man. I just said that to my son in the morning, man. They don't see the forest for the trees, fam. They do not see the forest for the trees. They feel like what they got going on is all that's going on. And ain't no repercussions behind it. You know what I'm saying? They be so tired of hearing people say, do as I say, not as I do. Nah, they've been watching you live wrong in front of them for so long to now they got all of their body parts, everything grown now. So now they feel like they can do the same thing. They just don't know that it costs. Reach out behind the scenes, fam. I'd be more than glad to help. But they don't know this shit costs. Every action has a consequence. And they crashing with reckless abandonment, man. With reckless abandonment. Fam, we're finna get into this video. I don't know if y'all seen it. But when I seen it, I watched it last night. You know what I'm saying? I work nights. So when I watched this probably 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm just like, damn. And shout out to all my people in Memphis, man. But the city of Memphis, just because it sits on that river, you can see the dark spirit hovering over the city of Memphis. Damn, yeah, they took Unc Chain. So basically, with Quez them, everywhere they go, it's something. It's something. And I'm waiting to hear something in Houston. Because the money train is slowed up. You had one story and ain't nobody paying for that story no more. So what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? Now that the cloud is gone, now that people is disinterested, they're not engaging with y'all. What's gonna happen now? Yeah. But y'all lock in with me. We're going to Memphis, fam.
Listen, no exaggeration. I'm up and die right here. America! Man, really dying, bro.
Shout out to the Taboo Room. Taboo Room go all over the country. It's a Punjabi dude, Asian dude that travels to the most dangerous areas in the United States. One of them being Birmingham, Alabama. He came to Birmingham. He went to Baton Rouge. He went to cities in Mississippi, and he documents what he sees.
I'm talking about like they knocking shit down, and everybody here is killers. Everybody, the basketball player, the cameraman, everybody ain't nobody going here.
We predators. You know what I'm saying? The prey, we predators. You go on the drill and you shot with your eyes closed, or you froze up and you was back there shaking like a stripper. Oh, we finna eat you. To send you out, we finna manipulate you, we finna eat you, because you ain't one of us. And if you ain't one of us, you one of them.
Get the bodies out here like driving tickets. You come home the same day.
I had my dukes in a row. So when you have your dukes in a row, you know how she go. That's 3 attempted murders, 3 aggravated assaults, and 3 employments over fat on. I was looking at that in 100 years.
Bro, when you're facing 100 years, what's going through your mind?
Stress. Stress.
You know what I'm saying? Did you ever think you could have been a civilian and gone down the other path? Was that, do you reckon that ever an option for you?
Hey, man, we ain't got shit but the streets in our blood, bro. We really about their life, bro.
It's beef until we both dead.
And bro, if that's the mindset, how does it ever end?
To them do us part.
I really love this shit. You feel me? I like to get out and play. You hear me? You feel me? I'd have been on both sides of that gun. You feel me? So I know what's going on. You feel me?
Our city's so small that when these people beefing with each other, they're gonna see each other.
Because guess what, man? The streets run too far. You can never outrun the streets.
I can't keep my time, man. We kiss your brother and your cousin. You ain't stop, man. You can rap all you want. You can't get your own.
You don't even got time to heal, cause it's another death coming like next week. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit happened so much, bro. I ain't gonna let.
But staying dangerous at the same time, though, like, cause you never know it's your last day, bro. Ooh, I've been shot on 4 different occasions.
On 4 different occasions?
Yeah, I still got bullets in my body to this day.
And the reason they're obsessed with it is because they feel like this is the land of milk and honey. This is the land of opportunity. And how can people in a land full of opportunity just throw it away and exterminate each other? But what they don't know, there's been a plan set in place since day one to put everybody of melanin descent at war with each other. Cold part about it is we know the play and we don't even fight against it.
I'm back again with another documentary. This time I'm in Memphis. To give you an understanding of how dangerous Memphis actually is, in 2023 in London there was 109 murders and in Memphis there's 397. But the population in London was 9 million and the population in Memphis was 620,000. So you're 25 times more likely to be murdered in Memphis than in London.
Said I was a snitch. I ain't got right on his ass. That bitch ain't got in the face. But she doing that. They try to play with my life. Just because I ain't right. I'm front line by my gang. Nigga, I feel like Rosa Parks. We got more hide than high, man. Tony Stark. I'll pop a nigga in the sheet. You ain't got the heart. She said, I want to add. I said, add it to the car. Got you bees on hey.
And a lot of these cats ain't even young cats. These cats is 20 to 30 age range. Just let that sink in.
And the reason I've come to Memphis is as well, for the last 5 years, it's been in the top 5 for the murder capital in America.
Yeah, they died yesterday on the block, man. She really go on, I ain't gonna lie.
Yesterday.
Shit, get caught necking your ass hit. Facebook. In this city right here in Memphis, you feel me? On God, and I ain't really from here, but you know I stay danger down here. Do what's going on.
We don't do no capping. We are not capping rappers. We ain't getting our chain snatched, you hear me? Like robbing us, smacking the back of the head, send us to the store, none of that shit. This shit real facts. I got locked. The prosecutor tried to give me 20 shoes. How you do? 15K, I got a deuce. Call a truce, cut him loose, press a button, hit his head. 20 victims, 1 Glock. That shit almost in summit fed. Praying to the Lord, but I don't think he listened to what I said. 30 days up out the cat, I already left 2.
Yeah, bro, what's the name?
Killer, FWL Killer.
And where are we?
We in Orange Mound, Tennessee. One of the dangerous cities around us, one of the dangerous hoods around us. Murder capital, you hear me?
And bro, what was it like growing up in this?
Orange Mound, home of straight drop. Yep. You can make it out. But at what cost? We did a live stream day before yesterday describing this. And this is my whole point. And I don't care what nobody say. How you go from Orange Mound, Tennessee to a house on the lake. You got to make that make sense.
Yeah. This kind of environment.
Like shit, it was hard. You remember, like getting murdered to shit. Man, hard around this, but you know what I'm saying? It's either get around it. Survival of the fittest.
Bro, why do you think Memphis has such a dangerous reputation?
Man, that's just like I like Memphis. I ain't gonna lie, Memphis just like Mississippi. See where we from?
We'll adapt to it.
Where we from? It's an enclosed environment. Memphis just bigger, and the whole city on the same time. Man, get what? I like the lifestyle.
How'd you earn the name that you've got? That's the first time I've heard anyone being called Killer.
Killer. You said, have I earned the name? Earned the name?
Why do people?
Yeah, I feel like I earned the name. Or they said it was a bush.
They call him Killer.
Proud of that reputation. Proud of it.
You're right, bro. What's the name?
Six Figure Trigger.
Nice to meet you, Six Figure Trigger.
Nice to meet you, man.
And first question must be, how'd you get a name like Six Figure Trigger?
I just do rich shit, you know. Do money daily.
And how'd the word trigger get in there?
Trigger. I didn't name myself Trigger. See,
This is some of the more ignorant shit I done seen in a minute, y'all.
my finger, this finger was kind of itchy, and I had a habit of just doing this kind of motion right here. I was stuck in that motion. Now I'm stuck in this motion right here. But I was stuck in that motion. So, hey, 1 + 1 is 2. There's a couple of people that can tell you about dude.
What's going on with it? Bam, man. I be caught an attitude, so I went shopping Cabo Rouge. This ain't nothing new. I've been in the ladies since the jewelry. This ain't nothing new. I've been talking shit since I was toothless. I've been on my track with this shit, my AP, apple blossoms. This shit, where it go down in? Where it go down.
What's this area known for?
Shit. Getting money, getting money, man. I'm gonna leave it at this. They get some money.
And bro, why did you jump off the porch? Was it no choice? Or tell me your story.
It was about porch, but I grew up 12 deep in a 2-bedroom apartment.
And what age did you jump off the porch?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I've been out of the porch. I joined Vilo, man. I was about 12. I stamped it. I was 12. So I mean, catch that height. Got pawned up.
Man, I was the first baby, not a crack baby. So all my aunties and uncles on drugs, my dad on drugs. So it wasn't nothing like, I was out there exploring.
Killer, would you say you had a choice?
I had no choice. I had a choice. I take that back. I had a choice. It was either either starve, go get on your own, or suffer. You hear me? Like, so I had this option I had. Like,
this shit was going on around me. Everything was going on around me. We was thugging shit. That shit that was going on. That's all I seen, you know what I'm saying? Like, seen growing up. Everybody flag cars, night cars, shit, dope boys and shit. So that shit just made me want to get into that type of shit.
I didn't have no older peer to guide me through anything. So I just out there and explore, and this is what South Memphis molded. This neighborhood, this area of Memphis, this is what it molded me right here. So it wasn't about choice, it was more distant about force. I slide through South Memphis in the 2-seater. It's just room for my pistol I don't need. Keyboard killers, I control, alter, then delete. It's the button on the Glock, don't make me press repeat. Mama crying, hiding, they thought shit was sweet. But they pick with the wrong booger when they with me. I throw it first.
Yo, bro, what's the name?
It's popping, got Lil Migo, Ice in the City, CMG Heavy Count.
And where are we at the moment?
You, Migo?
We're in Memphis, Tennessee, Fraser.
Hey, man, it's white folk. I am that I am and who I ain't, I'll never be.
And where are you from, white folk?
Man, I'm born, raised, bred, and fed in Memphis, Tennessee.
And what's this area known for?
You know, everything, motherfucker. Shoes, stealing your car, cranking your shit, you feel me?
Folk running up in your house, stealing your jewelry, stealing your money, stealing your designer. Let them know.
Selling dope, all type of shit going on around anymore. Same shit in the other hood, though, you know.
Would you say Memphis is dangerous?
Why, man, Memphis dangerous as hell. Hey, you better be glad you called me out here. Get you here.
What's your definition of a crash out?
A crash out? Shit, nobody ain't got shit. One ain't got shit to live for and go do whatever for whatever, you feel me? Somebody who just do anything without thinking. Crash out, per se. Just say if you got into somebody on Facebook, right? They got to arguing. And they just start arguing when to go kill them. Then think about that shit. That's a crash out, you feel me? And when they probably for a reason, they might be arguing over a bitch, or they might be arguing about whose shoes the freshest. That's a crash out, you feel me? It ain't got no sensible reason. That's a crash out.
Man, this shit bigger than Chicago, bro. Like, hey, man, you'll get your ass whacked in the city, bro.
What, folk? Can you walk anywhere around Memphis you want? Or do you have to look over your shoulder?
Who?
And it's crazy because J. Real just said Memphis changed his life for the better. A lot of these cats, a lot of these cats look at what they growing up in and they choose to use it as a green light to go to hell, fam. And that's so detrimental. So detrimental. And I ain't even gonna speak on white folks, bro. You know, I just can't speak on white folk, bro. White folks, man, listen. It's one thing that I don't do, and y'all can judge me on it or you can't, or you won't. When I go to an intersection, I pull off an on ramp or the freeway, and I see white people in our neighborhoods asking for money. That's the last thing you finna do is get $1 out of me, and you ain't have to have none of the struggle that we had to put up with coming up in Memphis, Birmingham, Montgomery, Mobile. You chose this. You chose this. Even if you grew up in poverty, there's always a hand waiting to help you up. I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Yeah. Where my shoulders at? Huh? Where my shoulders at? Hey man, get with him. You see this ball right here? You can lay this on the ground, bro. You hear me? And spin it wherever it lands. I can go there.
Why do you think this next generation isn't fighting?
Perfect example of what I just said.
Every land, I can go there.
Why do you think this next generation isn't fighting? Why do you think it's changed?
They can't fight because it's the cameras of social media.
Yeah, that's what I said.
They can't get took off.
Yeah, that's all it is. They scared to get their ass whooped.
Man. Nobody want to get back.
That's what it is.
You don't see it. Probably your kids might see it 10 years from now. You don't even got kids now. Make kids go viral 10 like this shit.
So do you think that the internet's played a part into why?
Yeah.
Internet play. I'm gonna tell you, internet played a part in why. Nah, that's the main part.
10, couple of your block with the clip, you gonna hit there and flush it. I get my jeweler at 10, tell him to bust shit down. I want the bitch cuss. So many hundreds in here. I actually in the sun could leave. So many gunners in here. Got box on blocks like lemons, you pull and squeeze. I end up with trapping in here. Start with a zip and that ran and shit.
So you my long live big scar, my long live big sink.
Salute, Eric.
What's up, man? Go ahead. Polly. Hold on.
Get this here. No route. Let's go.
How's that going? Huh?
Let me see. You got out.
Yeah, I seen Moochie Grape.
How's that going?
Yeah. Apple Blossom. Mac, that's your hood, ain't it?
Huh?
Let me see. You got out.
Oh, he turned around.
I'm just pausing the documentary for 2 minutes to tell you about my collaboration with MyHeritage. MyHeritage makes discovering your ancestry incredibly easy. What they do is they'll send you out a box with 2 swabs in there. You swab inside your mouth on the left side, on the right side, put it back into the box, into the envelope, and you send it back. And you sit there, wait there for 1 or 2 weeks, and you find out exactly what your heritage is.
Everybody here is killers. Everybody. The guy at the beauty supply store, the basketball player, the cameraman, everybody, ain't nobody going here. You know what I'm saying? And all us, we look at ourselves as kings. So here, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're just not going. Like, at any moment of the day in Memphis, it can just go down right there.
You're up, bro. What's your name?
Man, I'm Wicked, man.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
And where are we at the moment?
Oh, we at my film studio in Memphis, in East Memphis to be exact.
And what happens in the studio?
But we do live performances. We do music videos.
Shout out to Wicked. It's very rare a nigga that's involved in street activity. When I say street activity, I ain't talking about criminal activity, but street activity. Get to get gray hair. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, salute to Wicked. If you haven't hit the like button, fam, hit the like button and support the channel, man. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you in advance.
We got a studio back there. I'm an A&R. You know, I do a lot of stuff in the city, but what I do in here, I just create.
So how long have you been in Memphis?
I've been in Memphis 38 years. I'm 38 years old. I was born and raised here.
And what was it like growing up here?
It was cool, but you know, you see stuff living where I grew up at. Like, I grew up in Fraser in North Memphis. So I grew up in a place called, I was born and raised, like North Memphis, Fraser. So you see a lot. And you know, you see some good, but you see a lot of bad too. But you can stay out the way. I mean, if you mind your own business, you can pretty much stay out the way, but every now and then people who do that, something happens to them too, so.
Oh, shit. I know y'all. But I'm letting y'all know. It's a school office. Come through here.
Oh.
Y'all hear?
Okay.
Y'all follow what I'm
You
saying?
just shoot the block.
I already know. Just follow what I'm saying. They can't be. Just so y'all know what we're hearing people say.
Y'all go. Nah. He's straight. He just telling them clear shit up.
Yes, sir. Y'all have to go.
He saying they look suspicious with them black masks on.
My boy here working Chris within 5.
And have you had any run-ins yourself, I guess, working in the studio with the younger generation?
Yeah, I had some run-ins. I done been in shootout. You know what I'm saying? We done been in shootouts. My car done got shot. My car got shot up on Christmas Eve at a video shoot. My Corvette sitting over there. Yeah. We had to duck for cover. I almost lost my life that night.
I was about to cut some hair at night, and it was like attempted robbery. And I ended up getting shot in the shoulder, in the face.
What was the circumstances? You just shooting a video?
I was shooting a music video on Christmas Eve. And
that man said a shootout broke out on Christmas Eve, bruh. Ain't nobody taking no time off. Damn. Oh, that's crazy.
Shootout broke out. Yep, had to hit the floor, and then I jumped in my car, and realized that my car had been shot up.
That's Key Glock.
I don't think they really got much. I was with one of my partners, and you know, it went bad, but I didn't die though, so I'm here. So it was a thing that I went back to the hood because that's where I used to make my money at.
How did you feel after that?
Salute, Robert. Welcome to the chat, bro. Appreciate you tapping in.
Something gotta change. I gotta change the music genre that I'm dealing with. This ain't life. Why did I get money to get in these situations still? You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I doing?
Like, I can go over there and cut hair. I was charging like $7, $10. I can go over there and make like $200 for the day out.
Yeah.
Like, just by going to the neighborhood. My mom was like, don't go back over there. But, you know, I had to go back over there because they showed me love and I was getting money over there. So it was cool and I was practicing.
The people we was out there with had money. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, why are we still in these situations? Because we still going to the places where we was broke. Now we want to go over there with money. It's not gonna work like that.
It's poverty. When there ain't no money around, like it's tax time right now. I promise to God the murder rate finna go down. Soon these taxes go away, it's back murder again. Ain't no money, killing. And then this what people value down here. If I moved to the West Coast, they value hustles and money. In Memphis, they don't value the guy that's spanking the most, whoever got the most bodies and getting away with it and all this. So it's about what's being praised. Murder is praised where I'm from. People praise the killers. The killers get the most love.
The people that you're into it with or was into it with.
You said a lot there, Steven. You said a lot there. I'm just saying, salute to you.
Said to you, there's too much bloodshed on your side, too much bloodshed on our side. Let's call a truce.
Let me tell you honestly what I would have did. Okay, this the opposition right here. Y'all done lost some and we done lost some. Y'all want to call it truce? Yeah, set that truce meeting up. And when y'all pull up for this truce meeting, we gonna send 500 shots to y'all shit. Because if one of my homeboys died because of one of your guys, I know we ain't never squashed me. That shit can never be squashed. That'll be me saying my homeboy or one of my dead relatives, one of my homeboys and shit. At this age and time now, you should want to like get that beef shit far as away from you is problem. It's possible. Get this away from you, but far as calling truce and shit, if you know for trying to call truce, your street cred finna go from here to there. It's called cop and deuces. So you want to cop deuces, you want to say, wear your white flag. Nah, you a bitch. If you had big homie status and you want to wear your red flag and say you don't want no smoke, man, you a bitch. Your own little soldiers might rob you and rip you up. And when you a leader or when you in the street life, you can never show a sign of weakness, not even the smallest sign of weakness, because we out here, we predators. You know what I'm saying? The prey, we predators.
You know, y'all heard what he just said. He said, we predators. Okay, well, you know, don't get mad when people call y'all predators that don't look like y'all. And that's the sad part about it. Back in the early 90s when Hillary Clinton took to Congress and called these guys predators, we took offense to it. Now, 30 years later, we here. It's sad. It's sad. It's actually sad. You know, these niggas can stand up here and talk like they G's, but say they ain't crash outs. But that is crash out mentality. That's crash out mentality. You basically sitting around waiting to die. Waiting for somebody to eradicate you. Put you in a Ziploc and put you in the wall. It's a damn shame, fam.
We gonna pay attention to every little type of thing. You showing us you shaky. And we back then, if we finna go on a drill and you shot with your eyes closed, or you froze up, or you was back there shaking like a stripper, we finna eat you. We finna send you out. We finna manipulate you. We finna eat you because you ain't one of us. And if you ain't one of us, you one of them.
We really ain't on no block right now. We working, but we is dangerous though. Like
No around.
just look around, man. Everybody got guns.
Let me tell you something, man. Look, we from the block. We down.
Hey,
we ass step, ass live. Free rundown guy Snake, man. Free RDD Snake, man. 101. He certified member.
Boy, all these bitch ass fucking drinks too, man.
I stamped it. Y'all know what's going on.
Pour you up the drink. And pour you up the drink.
We 20 minutes in. Y'all ain't seen a teenager yet. That's disturbing. Y'all ain't seen a teenager yet. These is grown men. Grown men now.
Overall, shit ain't going on, man. This lifestyle, man. What's your lifestyle? Big trade, man. Y'all know what's going on.
Hey, why you ain't done? Put him on there. He still got feel like so it fake though.
Yeah, we need him to support that whole.
You just beat a murder charge, yeah?
Yes, sir. Like, for real, for real.
How long was it going on for?
It wasn't going on. It wasn't. I was on the run for a minute. But look, I had to clear that up. So when I cleared that up, I had my ducks in a row. So when you have your ducks in a row, you know how she go.
Older I got, worse it got. That's when the aggression started coming in. Like, I started getting aggravated assaults, attempted murders and shit. Just
attempted murders.
Oh yeah, I got my paperwork. Hey, when y'all go grab that paperwork at the back? It's in the back seat of the other. They talking right there.
And bro, when you was on the run, how did you feel?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. He really depressed. Cause guess what? When you on the run, man, ain't too many places you can go. You gotta know how to move.
Can't let family members ain't gonna want you to stay in the house with them. You probably stay at your gear, but home ain't gonna want you at the house.
You really depressed.
You gotta watch over your shoulder from other peoples and police. Like, not too many people want to deal with it.
And you have to look over your shoulder at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't even take your trash can outside without having. It probably be the time you get cut. It's just how it be sometimes.
Bro, another question I ask in every trench I go to. Do you think a murderer can be a murderer and a good person?
Hell yeah.
To somebody.
Yeah.
You know, everywhere he go, he asks this question. And I really think that he asked that question to gauge the mindset of the people that he's dealing with. Because he asked it to everybody. Do you think you can be a murderer and a good person? Yeah.
Yeah, look, guess what? You can look at me this way, but guess what? They can look at me that way. But at the end of the day, get what? I'm a good dude. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I ain't trying. Hey, all I'm trying to do is get back home to my family. You know what I mean? Get in the way, man. Hey,
Look, getting out, got a body.
You hear me? He just came home from a body. Off this street.
What's up, Slime?
Oh, bro, just came home.
They proud as hell that bro got a body. And he's sitting there looking like, bro, stop telling my business. Wrong with you niggas. But it's crazy. Yeah, he got a body. He caught a body on this street. Boy.
Bro walking up right here.
Straight off a body, you hear me?
Oh, bullshit.
Welcome home.
What's up?
One thing about these just out here, though, get your bodies out here like driving tickets. You come home the same day. I swear to God. It's crazy.
What's the law around murder? What's the charge for murder in Tennessee?
What's like the charge? What you mean?
So,
time?
Yeah. What did they get for murder here?
I mean, like, it depends on the circumstance. Like, right now, if you hit me and I don't know how to fight, you can blow your ass off. Ain't nobody going to jail because I don't know how to fight and you punch me. And my way to defend myself was blowing your ass off. You walk up yelling with a gun, you dead, I ain't going to go nowhere. So it all depends on what the lawyers do, how they do it. But the law different everywhere. But the law works in his favors out here. This some right here. Yeah. And y'all see this shit right here where it say arrest report. It should say statement. If the box was about it oral, that mean I talked. That mean I snitched and told him some shit. Written, that mean I wrote out statement snitching. And none mean I don't want to talk to you bitches. Yeah, my shit gonna always say none. I don't talk to you bitches. I don't want to talk, but 3 aggravated assaults, 3.5. Each one of these attempted murders carried 15 to 30 years, 15, 45 years. So I was looking at that 100 years. I take that back. I was looking at that 100 years.
Bro, when you're facing 100 years, what's going through your mind?
Stress.
Stress. Why is you stressing though? Because you out here popping it. So when you get the fruits of your labor, which is damn near 100 years on all them cases combined, why is you stressing? That's what I'm talking about, bro. This shit don't make good sense to me. It really don't. That's what come with it, right? You know what I'm saying? Civilians go to work to get a paycheck. We know that's what come with it. You out here smacking, you spinning blocks, you backdooring folk. 100 years come with it, fam. You got to make it make sense to me, man.
For the attitude, so I went shopping Cabaret. This ain't nothing new. I've been in the ladies since the jewelry. This ain't nothing new. I've been talking shit since I was 2.
And bro, have you ever been, I guess, involved in any shootouts? Someone ever shot at you in your life?
Hey, look. What it? What kind of guy? I mean, I ain't gonna, I ain't trying to incriminate myself, but you see what's going on? Look at this shit. Look, bro, this shit just happened. This shit just happened a couple days ago, bro.
2 days ago. Are we good to do this interview here?
Yeah, you good. We good. We good. We good. We good. We good. We're gonna get y'all in, get y'all out. We good. Just block out the address. Just see what, just block out the address when y'all do record. Like, you see this shit though. Like, this shit hit up. Like, shit going on for real, bro. All right, look. RP Lil Cam just died right there, bro. Lil Cam just died right there, bro. It's a couple days ago. Oh, man, like, this shit going on, bro.
I knew that shit was serious when I felt how bullets really high, how this shit really feel like life or death situation. I didn't love my life.
Let me show y'all something. Everybody said, hey, you good. Just block out the addresses. So they didn't show none of the addresses to where they were standing. But there's an address right here. They showing the whole surroundings. You know, when we gonna wake up, man? When we gonna exercise common sense, fam? So we so street, we so gangster. You know what I'm saying? When we gonna exercise common sense, bro?
Oh, man, like, this shit going on, bro.
I knew that shit was serious when I felt how bullets really high, how this shit really feel like life or death situation. I didn't love my life at the age of 15.
You two ready? Yeah. You ready, killer?
That's to this day. I wear the same haircut. Like, you'll never see me with a bald fade. I got like patches knocked in my shit. We went to a party and I ain't peeped the vibe and shit. As we was leaving, it was a setup. We had got set up. And I see 2 dudes come around the building, but they hesitate, you know what I'm saying? But they skied up, hands in their palm, telling bro, pull off. pull off, they finna shoot up. Last I heard him saying was, they don't even know me. No. Out of 5 of us in the car, 4 of us got shot. 2 of us almost died. 4 of us got shot. And the 5th person who actually was trying to kill, he didn't even get grazed by a bullet.
Was it life-threatening? I mean, yeah, it was life-threatening. I had wires in my mouth, like, you know, like the 50-cent wire. I had to wire my mouth shut because my jaw was broke. My shoulder was messed up. I couldn't hoop no more. I was playing, like, basketball. I had a surgery so I can go back and play basketball, but before the season could start, I got shot, so I didn't play after that. I'm sorry, man.
And have you lost many friends to the street?
Like, plenty. I lost my gal too, but I ain't lose her to the street. But you know what I'm saying? I lost a lot of folks.
And how do you deal with that, bro? So when you take a loss, like emotionally, how do you cope with that?
My shit, I don't even know how to cope with it. Cause for real, like, soon somebody died, like, you don't even got time to heal. Cause it's another death coming like next week. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit happened so much, bro. I ain't gonna let.
I know I'm feeling some type of way by my partner. Now I never let it go. It's beef until we both dead. That's what it is.
And bro, if that's the mindset, how does it ever end?
It ain't gonna end. That's the point. That's the point until it'll mill you gone. It ain't gonna end. It ain't gonna end. Blood been shed. What's the point? This family out of lost. This like real blood to me. I can't let that go. Like it's death till death do us part.
So a nigga hop out in these streets and they are killed for a nigga that live next door to him or down the street from him. But they won't live for their mom. They won't do the right thing for their parents that's giving them everything that they can possible to succeed in life. This is backwards. This is stinking thinking, people. And this is what sets generations in reverse. Jesus Christ.
That's deep, bro.
And what, folks, when you take a loss, how does that make you feel?
Man, you know something? I've been taking losses all my life. And that's the reason why I see it so dangerous. Because we tired of taking losses. But you know, me, myself, by me being the age that I am now, you know, I done got real humble. And like I got 11 kids and 10 grandbabies. So, hey man, like I gotta be here for my grandbaby, for my kids, bro.
When they first shot 5, bro, ain't no more coming back. I know tall and quit. I know none of it. Until each other man's dead, this the only way. One of y'all got a dad, one the head, for the one of y'all got that.
So how does it end?
And it really don't even end out of it, because after one of the head died, the young.
It don't never end.
Yeah, it don't.
Die down, but it don't end.
Yeah, it might die down.
How? But some shit they did 4 years ago and died.
And bro, what do you make as well, white folk, again, of this new generation who are constantly just dissing the dead? So what's your opinion of that? So,
man, I'm gonna tell you something about that. Like, really, that's a little bit over my head. You know what I mean? Hey, long live Flipper. You know what I mean? 1900 block for life, bro. You know me? Hey, man, long live anybody that lost their life for bullshit or any kind of struggle that they went through. Hey, man, we all can get some money out of her. We all can get some money out of it. It's enough money. They don't never stop printing money, bro. You hear me? They don't, hey, man, them folks don't never stop printing money. It's enough out here for all of us. Get what? We gotta stop being hateful. We gotta stop being hateful, man, and like all that bullshit, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Hey, man, this shit is out for the birds, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
and what's your opinion, I guess, on people dissing the dead? Because I know it's always happened, but now I feel like it's very common.
I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised in that era. Like, you know what I'm saying? Disrespect, like, and just certain levels of disrespect that we just ain't gonna go. These kids here is nowadays. You look around, they trying to see who gonna go the farthest. Like, you know, it's like back then, and we seen our people in the car with their family members and stuff like that, we wouldn't do nothing to them. Nowadays, they don't care who in the car. It could be your kids, your mother, daughter. They still gonna fight the car.
And y'all gonna bring them on your platform and elevate their stature and cash them checks. You know, we can't sit back and say what we don't like, and then bring real certified gangsters on our platforms and ask them about everything they got going on except for their music. Yeah, Wicked. The Stupid Duke interview that you did had nothing to do with music. It had everything to do with what was going on in the streets. See, shit like this perpetuates the cycle. Just saying.
This is what's going on.
At the moment, being a murderer is almost cool. Like the more hats you have, it's almost like the more successful you become in music.
And then it's like they want to tell people they got hats. Like, what real killer you know running around telling people they killed somebody?
Yeah, 0 hat.
And half these niggas who say they got hats.
Yeah, 0 hat is just what you can say or what you can do.
Half these niggas who say they got hats really don't be having hats for real too. They be lying out here.
Bro, what
Migo ain't got no room to talk, fam. I'm sorry.
What's your opinion on people who diss the dead in their music?
I ain't gonna lie, I have no problem dissing the dead. None. I piss in a lot of these. I don't want to say because I don't want to run the viewers away. It's on my mama. Like, I have no problem to get with, like, you dead, but what the hurt you done is still alive. You hurt me. You, bro. I find you dead, you'll piss all over your shit. So I ain't got no problem with people dissing the dead because get what, though, gonna hurt their homeboy. Your mama should be listening to shit anyway, so she shouldn't be sad about this. You trying to fix over. I mean, music is about voicing how you feel, right? If that's how you feel, do that.
Why do you think they are constantly just promoting it?
There's some people who probably do got a couple.
Mike said, if that's how you feel, then do that. And that is basically what we dealing with. People with no self-discipline. Anything you feel like you want to do, just do it. Just do it. And we here now.
Cool to be a gangster, man. I ain't got no 10 kids back and forth. I ain't gonna lie, back and forth. Probably get this. They like, oh, we gonna do some niggas back.
Yeah, it be all type of shit. Be back and forth shit.
You know them in the shooter.
But what if it hurts someone like their family's feelings or?
So you know what? Like, it's like it don't matter. We don't really give about it. But like me, I wouldn't do that. I don't participate in it. But like, before this and the dead, like I guess a couple dead people, they're struggling there. There's a couple dead people I don't know about. Like I hate them. But it's like I ain't gonna diss. I ain't gonna do a song about. I don't like to draw that crowd in. One thing about it, if I make drill music, everywhere I go, I'm gonna drag drill. I like to make hustler music, player music for the bitches, because I attract that crowd. But anybody that really been a part of this, like them people that's making drill music, they ain't been drilling long enough. Because once you get to a certain level, you ain't gonna want to do that no more.
All right, this is the thing about, bro. They hate you if you known for getting money and shit. Like they hate the wrong people. It's backwards here. It's hard to say. Like they'll hate you. They'll love you for going still in the car a lot, before they love you for watching you go from broke to rich. You feel me? They'll salute a bum ass who just fucking around, smacked his mama on camera or something, before they salute bought his grandma house. You feel me? That type of shit they do here. Shit just backwards.
You're about what?
And for that reason, Straight Drop feel like he going out is the biggest, because he took one of the most generous people in Memphis out of Memphis. He didn't say a word. And people herald him for that, which is sick.
What's the name? Matt. Nice to meet you, Matt. And where are we at the moment?
Tumley Park, Memphis, Tennessee.
And the reason I'm here is, I guess, just due to the murder rate per capita over the last 5 years that Memphis has had. Why do you think the violence is so bad within Memphis?
It's, it seems to be more and more evident every day that it just seems to be part of the culture. It seems to be, that's what's driving what, these young, impressionable individuals see on the TV screen and they're admiring you know, the quick, fast money, you know, no work, you know, all I got to do is, and you got it.
Bro, why do you think so many people, I guess, don't take the path?
Hey, that was a goofy little move he did, but that's facts.
And you got it.
Bro, why do you think so many people, I guess, don't take the path that you do?
Some people try it. I don't know. This something like you gotta want to do it and you gotta love to do it. Cause you gotta have patience. Cause this take patience. This ain't fast money. Every client take 30 minutes at least. So some people like fast money. Like it's too slow for some people.
And do you reckon that's exactly what I'm hearing in the streets, bro? So I ask them, why haven't you got a job? And their response is exactly what you just said.
Yeah, it's too slow for them. But if you're dead or in jail, it kind of equal out. Because if you got all this fast money, then you go to jail for 20 years, then it mean nothing. It don't mean nothing.
We're going to talk about it in just a second, Ken. Trust.
Like, we grew up in poverty, bro. Like, this is what I got on, black jeans. You want to know why I wear black jeans? Because all my life, I was forced to wear black jeans. I ain't had nothing but like 2 pairs of jeans. We got to wear black jeans on every day. We ain't going to even wash them so they won't lose no color or nothing.
I really jumped out with like a vengeance. You remember, like, growing up clothes, sleeping on the floors and shit. Like, my first time ever having a bed when I was juvenile.
And we growing up poor, we not having nothing. Like, bro, like, life different for me. Like, all of us got folks on dope. I'm my dad's only child. My dad was a victim to the opiate crisis. So I gave my dad a sick pack when he was sick. I done served my dad the dope.
If I'm out here robbing, still this, I'm trying to eat. I'm trying to buy myself school clothes. I'm trying to make it easy on my mama. She a mother 9. I'm trying to make it easy on her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was hard though. But it really built the beast at the same time. It really built the beast.
My dad would be my tester. Then when I used to smoke cocaine, me and my dad used to do it together on my mama. It's different, but I ain't saying it's cool, but I cope with it. Like the murder shoot, I know none of us probably think it's cool, but we gotta cope with what's going on in our environment. It just molds you to be different. Like Memphis people, they always say we're aggressive or this, but we're the most loving people in the world. We would accept a stranger, feed them and everything, but the moment you play, you through.
And bro, when people watch my videos, I see the #1 comment I'd say from civilians is, why don't they just leave the hood? What would you say to people who say that?
It'd be hard.
It's hard.
How can you leave?
Everybody ain't got it.
Well, want to leave how can you?
This ain't nothing that we want to deal with, put up every day.
How can you leave if that's the only?
Then not everybody that you see got kids, maybe 2 more kids.
Did you ever think you could have been a civilian and gone down the other path? Was that, do you reckon, ever an option for you?
Man, I feel like shit. Yeah, I could have.
Do you ever wish you did make that decision?
I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I wish I would have.
You know, niggas say this and that about leaving the hood. It's hard. Nigga ain't got it. You know, this is where we come from. This is our environment. And it's all excuses. It's all excuses. I'm gonna tell you why in a second.
Stayed in school and finished playing football. I wish I would have did it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be wishing I would have stayed in school, but I dropped out like 11th grade type shit. Dropped out 11th grade, said fuck football. I was trying to hit the streets. I wasn't trying to pick up no more balls, man.
Do you regret jumping off the porch?
Nah. Not necessarily, because
it's a fun lifestyle, you feel me?
I don't look at it as a fun.
I see.
I just feel like if you succumb to people who've been in the street before you, sometimes you'll be born in. Because I got like over 15 people that locked up. So like, since they left and they older, the ones who used to look up to, but they was our big cousins or uncles. Like it's a lot on that lock. And not too many passed away, but at the same time, we got 15 to 16 people that locked up. That everybody missed, that everybody want free. Without them, sometimes the shit on me feeling the same. You feel me? Because as we growed up, that's all we knew. You feel me? So it's just how it be sometimes. Everybody accept what come with it.
And looking back, I guess, is there anything you regret in your younger years?
Yeah, I regret not listening to my mama. Being insubordinate, hard-headed, not listening to my mama. She always wanted what's best for me, but they're not listening, being hard-headed. I had.
So you talk all of that street shit, all that tough talk, but deep down, you know you wrong. At your core, you know you wrong, fam.
Like Never had no dad. I probably seen my dad twice at my whole 30 years of living. If I was to see him die, I might smack the shit out of him. But yeah, that was hard.
Do you reckon if he was in your life, you still would have made the decision to jump off? Or do you reckon your life could have gone a different route?
My life would have went a different route. Because I feel like if I would have actually, I was so goddamn smart, I just didn't used to go to school. I probably had fucking, out of 180 days, I probably had 100 absences. It'd be days I'd be in school, I'd walk out there motherfucker, try to burglarize motherfucking homes or rob motherfucker for tennis shoes or something like that.
And at any stage, do you regret jumping off the porch?
I don't regret it, but you feel me? I don't regret shit in my life. I ain't gonna lie, my life is amazing. I don't regret shit though. Cause
Man, I can't with him. That baby said, y'all got me active in the chat, so thanks for welcoming me. Enjoyed my stay and will continue to come back if it's cool with y'all. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rock out with us, fam. Rock out with us. We'd love to have you. Real talk.
Cause I can't say like I'm still here breathing, take care of my family, you feel me? I rap. I never wanted to rap, you feel me? So it's like I can't say if I never jumped out of the streets, I wouldn't be who I am today, you feel me?
I'm not built for this life. I don't think I could do the street. That's no,
Hey,
I
this
think
shit ain't for a lot of.
it takes a certain individual to live this kind of life, man.
This shit ain't for a lot of. Man, this shit ain't for a lot. Don't make it out.
And as well,
Miss
what would you
Nelly.
say to the next generation who are thinking about jumping off the porch?
The next generation, what I tell you now, come see you right here. The next generation, I say, man, pick up a scale for switch. On my mama, I'm new money daily. I swear to God, bro. This on Jesus Christ. I don't know what I did today, but all this right here, put the camera on the floor.
This might be the most ignorant nigga I've never seen on video.
We just did this today. This is what I got to tell the next generation. We just did this today. On my mama, we just did this today. On God. This is what I want to tell the next generation, man. Get some money. Get some money. How you gonna go to war? You ain't got no bullets.
Okay, if you a killer, be a killer. If you don't get money, get money. If you don't get money and a killer, then you
Be both, you feel me? Just be you, whatever you. If you get money, get money. If you kill shit, just kill shit. If you get money and kill shit, just do what you do, you feel me?
You land while you doing your shit.
You feel me?
That's all you can do. If you don't do that, then you.
If I had some people that's gonna see this and got an option in life, get out the streets. Cause guess what, man? The streets run too far. You can never outrun the streets. If you got a chance to, get out the streets. I wish I never was introduced to this shit. If the streets was a person, I'd shoot him in the face and tell him I hate him. You know what I mean? I don't want none the streets, yeah, that shit my life.
Yeah, out there, man, like for real, take it from me, man. Get you some money. Like I ain't never smoked weed in my life, never shot no gun, never nothing. You can get some money without doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling y'all, like a lot of these guys that's in jail, some of their best friends snitched on them. So I don't know your outcome gonna be the same. They gonna snitch on you, bro. For sure.
All right.
So I've been in Memphis now for a couple of days. I've interviewed gang members, rappers, and trappers. And the environments I've gone to, probably the most uncomfortable that I've ever felt doing an interview. And I've been to many cities which are, I guess, quote unquote, dangerous. And I can definitely see why Memphis is constantly in the top 5 murder capital, per capita, should I say, for the last 5 years. It just feels on edge. Like every interview I've been in, I felt like majority of them, everyone was on edge, which made me feel on edge. So yeah, man, I don't think Memphis is anything to be played with. I'm just stopping this documentary to say thank you again to My Heritage for sponsoring this video. To get a 30-day free trial and free delivery of the kit, use the coupon code.
Salute to Aaron in the taboo room, fam. That whole situation is crazy. The question was asked by Ken Raul, said, how do we change the culture? And man, listen, it starts at home. It starts at home, period, point blank. You know, these kids or these guys, because there weren't no kids in this video. These guys, you know, they had lame excuses for why they was out there. And people blame it on their circumstances, their upbringing. It was 12 of us in a 2-bedroom. Man, people escape those circumstances every day. Listen, God is not one that drops you off and leaves you. Sometimes you merely need a vehicle to get here. A vehicle can mean a drug addicted mother, an abusive father, but you're here. You have to be strong enough to overcome the circumstances, and God will put people in your life to help you overcome these circumstances. One thing I can say, I bet if I went and asked every one of those guys that were talking so crazy, so slimy, so gangster, did you meet one person in your life that actually showed you that they cared about you unequivocally? Whether it been a school teacher, whether it been a football coach, whether it been a pastor. Mahaya, what's up with it, bro? Salute to you, man. God will put somebody in your path to give you the gems that you need, even if you're not getting it from your biological mother and father. You can be born in a damn shithole and make it out, man. You got to know this. You got to know this. But the enemy's biggest trick, man, we know this. You know, everybody ain't biblical, and I don't expect everybody to be biblical, even believe biblically. But in Bethlehem, King Herod sent smackers throughout the city to kill everybody under the age of 3 to get rid of the person that they thought was coming to save the world. Now, who can say that that might not be you? Who can say that the idea that you give don't spark the change that changes the whole dichotomy of what Black people have been dealing with? The trick of the enemy is to get you young because they know that you're impressionable. That's why you got people like Sexy Red making money hand over fist. That's why you got people like Young Boy just leading droves of young niggas to their grave, fam. You feel me? It started at home. It started at home. And we have to lead by example. The day ain't the day that it used to be in the 90s or even the 80s, where you can have kids over to the house and spend a night, you know what I'm saying, and teach kids and influence kids to do better. We out of that era. Salute to everybody that's coming in the chat. I hope y'all hit that like button. We out of that era. Don't nobody want to be responsible for nobody kids going back home and claiming something happened to them while they spent the night. You know what I'm saying? We just have to lead by example. But God will absolutely put somebody in your pathway. You just have to be vigilant enough and smart enough to see an angel in disguise, fam. Yeah. One of the devil's greatest tricks was to convince us that he ain't real. The second one was to get us to throw our hand in at a young age. All of these young niggas threw their hands in at a young age. Man, we ain't eating. We hanging outside because the lights is off on the inside. Ain't nobody coming to save us. So we might as well follow suit, do what we see. You know, one of my biggest guilts that I internalized when I mentored kids was I would lift their spirits so high, then take them straight back to a trap house, or take them straight back to their mama house where their mama getting beat on by a nothing ass nigga. Or I take them right back to a house where their mama is, you know what I'm saying, running men in and out by the hour. Real shit. In Jonesboro and Bessemer, on the west side of Birmingham. Yeah, Powderly, West End, Riley, Winona. mentoring kids and trying to get them to see that is light at the end of the tunnel, that is actually a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and had to take them back into the shit that I just raised their spirits up out of. But it can happen. It can absolutely happen, fam. You just got to be strong. You have to have a strong mind, because it will be tested. The devil is the prince of the air, and the air is everything and anything in this atmosphere. That's why people like I said, the Sexy Reds, the Young Boys, the Shiesties, all of this negative and evil music that we consume on a daily, that is the status quo. That is the status quo, and it's hard to beat, but it can be beat. It can be beat, but that's how we change the culture. Sometimes you have to live by example. Sometimes you have to be ridiculed. And that's why you have to have some semblance of God in you, some semblance of the word in you. Because if you don't know that you're going to be ridiculed, well, then you just follow suit. And I hate to get on a soapbox and you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to preach to nobody, but I'm telling you, if you want out, there's a way. God always provide a way of escape, man. But you did your best. You were doing what their fathers and mothers weren't even doing. So they were just blessed to be within your presence. And thank you for everyone's child that you did that for. Fam, listen. My son went to church one Sunday and I didn't go. And he came back and he was telling me about all of these women that came to church and was talking so good about me. And I'm like, I don't know who you're talking about. And then he went to telling me by name and even took some pictures. I'm like, these ain't women, these kids that I used to mentor to, you know? One of the kids that I used to mentor to got into an abusive relationship. And, you know, you can only tell a person. Sometimes love will have you, you know, walking blind and they can't see what you can see. But when she finally made up her mind to, you know, part ways with the individual that she was rocking with, bruh came to see her as she got off of work and hit her multiple times with a firearm, stood over her and tried to finish her. She didn't die. She's confined to a wheelchair now. Beautiful young lady. Beautiful young lady. Used to lead the praise team, but got, you know, detoured, took off of her square, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And it happened. But that's what it cost her. Now she's confined to a wheelchair. You know. So many stories like that. So many stories like that. I got a little homie that I used to pick up and bring to church. You know what I'm saying? I pick up and mentor too. And he was door dashing and stopped to get gas and get soda. And somebody just pulled up into the parking lot in Fairfield and draped him and his brother down. Had to learn how to walk again. Had to learn how to use all of his faculties again. You know, it's real out here. It's real out here. But he kept a positive mindset and he shook all the way back. He shook all the way back. You know what I'm saying? So when I talk about this stuff, I'm not talking from a perspective to where I know what the people want to hear, so I just say it. No, I done lived this shit, fam. I done lived this shit, fam. I done been in the trenches, you know what I'm saying? Made it out the trenches, trying to pull other folks out the trenches, and then trying to mentor my own son. So You know, I take it personal. Now I will get down and dirty, and I would talk to y'all about all of the hip hop current events and shit that's going on, because I've been a part of that too. But I got a heart for the youth, and when I see shit like this, I'm like, damn, is it even a future for these kids, man? They killing their own future. They babies, Lord have mercy, what they babies gonna have to look forward to if niggas is just riding around here with stinking ass shiesty mask on, full of Percocets, and doing Lord knows what, because that's what they feel like they want to do. You feel me? Crazy, fam. Crazy work, man. But it starts at home, Ken. It starts at home, you know. And I know, youth are vulnerable, but God will put somebody in these kids' way. They gotta listen, and they gotta take heed. They gotta take heed. You know what I'm saying? The devil was the minister of music. Absolutely. God is able to flip the script every time, fam. You just gotta lock in. You just gotta lock in. And know that this is life or death. This is life or death. Ain't no time to be playing. You know what I'm saying? You can't turn this shit on and turn it off. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these kids feel like they can wild out and thug it, you know what I'm saying, until they get ready to do something different. No, you are setting an example for yourself. You are setting up certain lifestyle traits, character traits that you ain't gonna be able to shake. You're not gonna be able to shake it, fam. Real talk. Yes, hit the like button if you would. If y'all ain't hit the like button, hit the like button, man. If you can support the channel, fam. And Ken, you're right. There is a prison pipeline. But they building a state-of-the-art prison right below Montgomery, right here in Alabama. And I'm talking about this giant sitting on acres. Hospitals. You will not have to leave campus to do nothing. Nothing. This is big business. This is big business. And they wonder why. They wonder why when you get caught up, they got you. You get caught up, they got you. Yak Gotti just got freed from the YSL case, but what he did while he was incarcerated got him, I think, 10 years back in. So if he right back in for 10 years. It's like, man, y'all know the play. Y'all know the play, fam. And you keep falling for it. You keep falling for it. Ken said, take it back to the golden era hip hop, X-Clan, Public Enemy, ATCQ, A Tribe Called Quest. Absolutely. But see, they don't pay that. They don't pay for that no more. They don't pay for the niggas that rock medallions with the red, black, and green with the lion on the front. They don't pay for that no more, bro. You know what they pay for? Killer music. They pay for you talking about you will destroy your own bloodline for a check. You will backdoor anybody. Women ain't nothing. They less than dogs. And then they also pay for women that's hypersexualized, that don't respect men. That's what they pay for. So even if you don't believe that, in order to get in the door, that's what you got to portray. You got to portray yourself to be a whore, or you got to portray yourself to be a serial killer to get any kind of shape, get any kind of motion, get any kind of shine in this industry. Real talk. Absolutely. They paying big for it. They paying big for it. They paying big for it, fam. And you know, young dude that took the Louis bag and dumped all the money out. If a nigga smack him today, he probably gonna his folk gonna probably throw up a GoFundMe. And that's why I absolutely that detest the art of holding up bands to your head like a telephone or like a radio. Because most niggas that do that, when they die, you have to raise money to get them put in the ground. My nephew that I tell y'all about all the time, he got pictures on Instagram. He doing spreads. He wearing gold chains. He wearing Cubans. He got on all the numbers from 1 to 14, all the J's. But he in the ground now. God bless his soul. God bless his daddy's soul, because he did everything he could. The shit is, and let me double back to this holding up wires of money to your head. You know, it looks good to some people, but what it's really doing is enticing the 10, 11, and 12-year-olds to want to do that, to want to do a spread on their arm. This is the type of shit that will entice a kid to jump off the porch and do something that they ain't got no business doing. And we, as young adults and full adults, need to show more responsibility. Facts. All facts. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, when you see a Lexus commercial, everybody ain't gonna go buy a Lexus, but somebody going to the car lot and window shop, and some people actually gonna buy a Lexus. It's the same thing when they see this shit on Instagram while they scrolling. Damn, I gotta get me some bread, bro. Damn, I gotta get me a hat. These niggas out here playing. I gotta get me a hat. What's up with it, Ken? Salute to you. Man, I spent some of my younger years living in Montgomery, Carver Park, right off of Fairview. Man, salute to you, fam. And salute to the Gump. Salute to the Gump, man. It's just as bad in the Gump. And one of the hidden gems of terror in our state, Selma, Alabama. Selma, Alabama, boy. Lord have mercy. It is a recluse town. No hope. No interstate runs through Selma. So that gives you everything you need to know about Selma. Crash House City. God bless the people that's in Selma. They want to be out and want to make it out and can't make it out. Man, it's crazy. Yeah, I appreciate that baby. But you know, it's just like that Instagram video I showed you, man. You talk to these kids, and you know, they're gonna do what they want to do. And when they meet their fate, you have to be good with it. I'm not saying you can't grieve and you can't mourn, but you gotta be good with it. You know what I'm saying? As adults, when we go through this life and do what we want to do and have no without consequence, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. God return you to a reprobated mind state. That means with whatever you think is the truth, is the truth. If you feel like waking up every morning and drinking Don Julio and smoking a blunt as your breakfast, then hell, do it. That's your truth. So be careful of people when they say, I'm speaking my truth, because they may be returned to a reprobated mind state. That means they have no conviction in their heart. That means God is nowhere to be found. And woe unto them people. Trust me when I tell you, woe unto them people, fam. Real talk. They want to go and buy a Lexus, but they take the time to steal an Infiniti here in Memphis. I know I ain't lying. Come on now. Hey, man, Mobile, same way. Same way, man. Yeah, Pritchard, Happy Hill, Plateau. Same way. Same way. It's an epidemic. It's a real live epidemic, man. You know, the internet changed, you know, them boys down there country. Them boys in Mississippi, they country. Man, you hear how them boys talk they country. You go down there thinking them folk country if you want to. They got the internet just like you. And everything you got access to, they got access to. Yeah. So go down there talking slick. Go down there talking. You know, we used to have this thing where niggas would come from up north. Yeah, yo, call my name New York. You know what I'm saying? My name Detroit. Yeah. And they used to poke their chest out like, you know what I'm saying? They had it like that. Bro, you come down here with that foolishness, your hat gonna make it to the hospital before you do. Real talk. Real talk. It's bad everywhere. Everywhere. No. But we got to do our best to stay diligent. If you got kids, you pray over them kids. Go through their belongings. Yeah. Because it's real. You rather go through them belongings and have them looking crazy than to have to go to a police station and they lay out a bunch of paperwork. Your son and did this. Your son and did that. Your son was with these people on these days in this car, and they did this to this person. Nah. We got to do better. We got to do better. Yeah, fam. But salute to everybody in the building. I just want to rock with y'all for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And touch on this subject. It's a sad subject, but it's something we got to talk about because we enjoy the music. We vibe to the music. And people feel like it's a joke because it ain't hit their doorstep. When they hit their doorstep, trust and believe. There's a lot of grieving involved. Time for us that's wise to do a little bit of preventative maintenance. You feel me? Yeah. I appreciate everybody for rocking with us, man. Yeah, shout out to Jacktown. I already know. Man, you go, bruh. Clarksdale, Mississippi. Greenville, Mississippi. Edabina, Mississippi. Come on, man. All points in between the whole golden triangle. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, fam. But shout out to everybody that rocked with us today, man. Shout out to, we had one donation today, and that was J Rail. Fam, J Rail, you already know what it is, man. I appreciate you greatly. You always show up, you always support. You always comment. You're always hitting that like button, and I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Stuff like that encourages me to, you know what I'm saying, be creative with what I do to bring good content to y'all on a regular basis. So I thank you for that, J-Rail. And salute to everybody that came through and rocked with us. Everybody that hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that was active in the chat. Salute to my dog Mahaya for stopping through and rocking with us for a minute. Shout out to my dog Steven. Ken, you had some good questions, bro. Welcome, that baby. That's her first time in the chat. We appreciate you. I am She Johnson. You already know what it is, fam. Salute to you. Diane Rice, salute to you as well. Been rocking a long time. Kenny Adams, you already know what it is, big homie. Salute to you. NWO for life. Salute to you, man. Chevy Blue stopped through for a minute. Salute to you. Ashley, part of the wrench mob, man. Appreciate you, fam. We got Sean in the building, Sean Flower. Man, I appreciate all of y'all for rocking with us, coming through, and the OG Black Barbie. Salute to you, fam. Much love. We had Cinematic Ken in the building, too. Hey, man, you already know what it is. Fam, salute to you. Appreciate you for tapping in. Dub JJ, what's going on, man? And yes, salute to all the Bush babies. Everybody that don't be active in the chat, they got the live pulled up on their TV or their phone. They plugged in with their earbuds at work and they rocking with us. I appreciate all y'all, man. Yeah, man. This your boy, the Alabama Hitter, man. I appreciate everybody that touched down with us today. If you haven't hit that like button, go on do that. If y'all want to support the channel, y'all can still do that. And for my replay game, make sure y'all hit that like button. I appreciate y'all. Much love to each and every one of y'all. And until the next time we decide to spin, I'm in the win. Salute to the hitters.
Yeah.